Welcome to NorCal Sports TV. This is your producer, Dion I, filling in for our usual commentator, Gabe Chavarro. NorCal Sports TV is doing our best to continue bringing you sports action throughout the holidays and flu season, as we have a lot of people coming up ill and other things. So I'm happy to be here, happy to help call this game for you and bring you some more San Jose City women's basketball action. San Jose City comes into this game 9-2. Winners of their last four. Ohlone comes into the game 3-9, and they're on a 6-game losing streak. Their last victory was against Gavilan back in November. So they're going to look to try to recover and make some things happen. As you can see out there, starting for the Jaguars is the usual squad. And we're set to tip off. Live from Percy Carr Gymnasium. And Ohlone gets the tip. Aaron Ty will bring the ball up to start the offense. Ohlone has some injuries out there. Number 1, Caitlin Tran, averaging 9 points a game. She is missing from the lineup. Number 11, Taylin Yankish, averaging 7 points a game, also missing from the lineup, as well as number 24, Mehek Dillon, who brings 8 points to the game, is missing as well. So could be part of their 6-game losing streak. Injuries is always a factor, especially if key players. That was at least close to 50% of their points right there. Odeko knocks it down. Saw her in warm-ups. She didn't miss much. So Ohlone strikes first as San Jose City shoots from 21 that goes 22. So fortunately they get the offensive rebound. Dumatal will run the offense here. Ohlone in a zone. Only 6 players in the roster today. Got to play the zone to stay out of foul trouble and keep their players fresh. Another offensive rebound for the Jags. 0 for 2 from the three-point line so far. And Wen with a beautiful drive. And she breaks the ice for the Jags. Jaguars look to be in a 2-3 zone as well. Missed shot by Ohlone. Jags out in transition. Wen looking to get 4 points early on, and she does. Jags in their zone, looking to slow things down. Ohlone just swinging the ball right now. There we go. Nice penetration down the middle. Todd lets one fly from long range off the mark, but Ohlone with the offensive rebound. They'll start their offense, and they'll start with a fresh shot clock. Todd breaks, splits the top 2 defenders, and finds an open shooter as Odeko got 6 points early on for the Renegades. As you see here, Ta splits the 2 defenders. That's going to cause all types of trouble in your zone. Jags got to do better than that if they're going to get a W today. Wen looking to get... I thought Wen was going to go up and shoot that. Diaz off the mark. Wen with the offensive rebound. Finds an open teammate underneath the basket. And Dana Martinez scores her first 2 points. Ohlone letting them fly early on. That's Baca off the mark. Renegades out in transition. Diaz lets one go. Looks good, not quite good. In and out. Coach David Clark calls timeout for Ohlone. We'll be right back here on JAG Basketball on NorCal.
There's more than one path to a successful future.
And they're all in one spot at San Jose City College.
Pick yours to get your degree and transfer in just 2 years.
I've got my spot, and now I'm getting jaggy with it.
Plus, there are ways to do it with no tuition or fees. A lot of ways.
And San Jose City College can help you find them.
Get on your path. Unleash your brilliance and discover your spot at San Jose City College.
And we're back. Lady Jag basketball on NorCal Sports TV. Coach Clark wanted to do something a little bit different, but the Renegades did start off hot as Otoko's got 6 points early on. And after timeout leads to a turnover, as the Jags had a better defense on that possession. Nice dish inside. Great passing by the Jags. As Madison Diaz, averaging 10 points a game, gives the Jags their first lead. Jags looking much more active on the defensive end. As they get a couple tips right there. Looking to be more aggressive in their zone. Another tip. As Collazo gets the tip, misses the shot. The Jags with more offensive boards, leaving to more shots as Diaz lets one fly. And that's nothing but the bottom of the net. So the Jags on a 5-0 run gives them a 5-point lead. Ohlone looking for the hot hand. That's Otoko with all 6 points right there. You can see Dumatal making sure she's not losing Otoko on the perimeter. Diaz gets a defensive rebound to start the transition for the Jags. Diaz off the mark. Diaz again, wide open. Big offensive rebound there for Martinez. If you're going to give the Jags 2, 3, 4 shots on every possession, it's going to be hard to stop them from going 10-2 on the season. And Ta splits the middle again, but wins there to tip it out of bounds and stop the easy layup. So Diaz letting them fly today. Get plenty of open looks. And that was Martinez offensive rebound putback. So Ta finds a hot hand. Otoko from downtown. This one's off the mark. And Dumatal's going to push it. Finds their leading scorer, Collazo. Play a hot potato with the ball and leads to an open look. Nothing but the bottom of the net as Collazo gets in the scoring column for the first time today. 16-6, Jags on a 10-0 run. Otoko looking for some space, looking for an open shot. She's 2 for 3 from outside today. A little bit too much sauce on that pass leads to another turnover. Todd doing a good job penetrating the zone, but the backline defenders for San Jose City doing a good job getting their hands on those passes. Dumatal looking to slow it down. Looks like the Jags are going to run a set play against the zone this time as they overload to one side. Leads to Collazo being wide open. Nice play. Great rebound. Wen knew that the shot was going to go up, so she had great rebounding position there. Wynn pump fake off the glass. The beautiful kiss off the glass for Wynn. Wynn's got 6 on the night, or we'll say the day. It's a 1 o'clock game. Ohlone doing a good job getting to the elbow and the free throw line area in the zone. So they're finding the holes, but just having a hard time capitalizing. As you see here, Wynn, beautiful pump fake, fundamental off the glass. As Jags are on a 12-0 run now. Another turnover for Ohlone. That was Martinez just off the mark. Martinez averaging 11 points. Got about 4 Jags right now, averaging right around 10 or more. Jags back in their 2-3 zone. Ohlone has to let one fly. Erin Taw, nothing but air there as she had to shoot a 22-foot floater as that shot clock was about to expire. Jags doing a great job moving the ball around. Open looks everywhere. Wynn sees a hole. Looked like a foul. It is a foul. So Wynn will get to the line. Yeah, just looking at that replay, there's a lot of holes in that Ohlone zone right now. As the Jaguars are having their way in the inside, outside on the offensive glass. Ohlone doing the best they can, being shorthanded with only 6 players. Done a good job staying out of foul trouble up until then. Only 2 fouls on this first quarter so far. So one thing you don't want to do is get in foul trouble when you're only suiting up 6. So the Jags will get a chance to run one of their out-of-bounds plays in a box set. Collazo, a nice pump fake. Finds a wide open Lam who misses. But the Jags doing a great job passing the ball and moving the ball on the offensive end. Ohlone looking to get a score for they've had quite a long drought here. They came out fast with Odeko making 2 quick threes, but they've been stuck at 6 points here for about the last 5 minutes or so. Nice quick passes by the Jags. It's a passing clinic out there right now. Another open look, no good. Ohlone going to see as they walk the ball to the floor what they can do against this zone. Nice pass, or nice finish for Collazo. As the Jags get out fast off the steal. Easy bucket. So 48 seconds left in the first quarter. Jags on a 15-0 run with a 15-point lead against the Ohlone Renegades of Fremont. Ohlone doing a better job moving the ball around. Leads to an open shot. No good. Collazo. Here's from Coach. 1 shot, as there's about a 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Leading scorer Tatiana Collazo will dribble the clock down. Lam to Collazo, goes off the ball screen. Nice 17-footer, nothing but net. As they made that look easy. And Ohlone will attempt a full court shot. No good. The Jags finish the first quarter on a 17-0 run as they take the lead.
Coming to San Jose City College is one of the best decisions I've ever made. City College has the right balance of athletic and academic programs. City College has some of the best sports facilities I've seen.
The friendships and connections I made here will last a lifetime. I know this experience will help me when I transfer to a four-year college.
I love being a Jaguar.
The Bay Area is our home, and it's our privilege to help when and where we can. Mosaic Global Transportation is about so much more than just getting you where you need to go. Our passionate and professional chauffeurs drive the amazing experience that safely connects and mobilizes our clientele. We hope you will experience what we have to offer soon.
Welcome back to San Jose City Jag Women's Basketball on NorCal Sports TV, the home of San Jose City College basketball. We cover all the men's and women's home basketball games live from the Percy Carr Gymnasium, San Jose City. Lady Jags coming to the game 9-2. Both men's and women's teams are having a great start to their season, and we're excited here to showcase them in Silicon Valley. Ohlone looking to make something happen, as it's been quite a while since they scored. Otako wide open. That's her spot. No good. Line with a nice rebound as she pushes it up the court. And Ohlone takes it right back. Pimentel finds Set. Throws it back out to Ta. And Ohlone just having a hard time making something happen. That's a good pass to the free throw line area, which leads to an open three for Ta. And she buries it. So all the points for the Renegades right now have come from the three-point line. 2 threes by Otako, 1 by Ta. Off the mark for Diaz. And Jags getting plenty of open looks on the offensive end. But that was one and done that time. If Ohlone can do more of that, leave the Jags with only one shot on their offensive possessions, they'll be in much better shape, as the Jags have routinely been able to get 2, 3, 4, sometimes 5 shots on an offensive possession. And you can be playing great defense, but if you cannot grab those those defensive rebounds, doesn't lead to very good things there for you. So Ohlone tries to find Otako out there, the hot hand, with 2 threes in the first quarter. Renegades hoping somebody else can get in the action. And we have a shot clock violation. Real close there. Let's take a replay here and see if the refs got this one right, just for fun's sake. It looked like it was pretty good, but we have the advantage of instant replay. Officials do not, at least not at this level. Dumataw brings the ball down the court. The Jags running another set offensive play. They run the alley-oop for Wen. A little too high. Wen is a great athlete, but that pass was a little bit too high. Baca lets one fly off the mark. Collazo grabs the rebound, gives it to her point guard. Nice penetrating kick out to Lam, who gets to the paint, but loses it, and we got a jump ball. Ball will remain with the Jags. They get another baseline out of bounds opportunity here. Jags is getting open looks everywhere as Dumatal lets one fly. Right now, the best thing the Renegades can do is just hope the Jags miss and try to get those those defensive rebounds, but not having luck grabbing the rebounds right now. Dumatal out to Collazo, who's wide open, off the mark, and there we go. The Renegades grab the rebound as number 5, Lulu from Newark Memorial, snatches the rebound finally for the Renegades. Pimentel. Oh, yeah. Aaron Taw had both feet out of bounds on that one. That was a great idea, great pass. Unfortunately, it's a big purple stripe right there. That was too easy to see with those pink shoes that Aaron Taw's wearing. Jags working it around. Dumatal finds her leading scorer who lets one fly. Collazo's off the mark. Great rebound. Jeremio. Collazo another 3. Nothing but net. You cannot give Collazo that many shots on a possession. She's averaging 22 points a game right now. If you're fortunate enough for her to miss, you need to grab those rebounds. 26-9, 6:24 on the clock. Ohlone trying to figure out this zone defense based on their personnel. Lulu lets one fly from 15. Looks good off the mark. And that's going to be Wynn with the rebound as Dumatal pushes it up. Putting pressure on that Renegade defense. Wynn, nice penetration. Had a little bit too much on that pass. A little bit too much for Ohanian to be able to handle there. But Jeremillo with the nice steal. As Dumatal looks to find her leading scorer open again. Collazo, nice fake and penetration. Ohanian just off the mark, and she's called for a foul. We have a push on the offensive glass there. You see Collazo here. It's a great job finding her post player, but apparently too physical down there for the ref's liking. Aaron Todd, Odiko. Baca swings it to Odiko. Renegades find the hole. Great execution there. Just the hands are too quick for San Jose City right now for those passes as Collazo out to the races again. Nice left-handed shot off the glass. And the Jags, since early on when the score was 6-6, have gone on a 22-3 run. Yeah, it's getting a little ugly now as the Jags are just scoring every way imaginable on offensive glass, open threes, now in transition. Ohlone going to call a timeout, see if they can stop this run and stay in the game. We'll be right back with more Jag basketball on NorCal Sports TV. All right, we're back after timeout. San Jose City's going to put on the press. Baca off the mark. Well, 8-foot jumper, no good. And San Jose City with another defensive stop. Nice drive by Wen, who finds Collazo wide open for three. Another one. As the Jags are getting hot from behind the arc. That's 17 first half points for leading scorer Tatiana Collazo, who averages 22 on the year. Baca lets one fly. And another failed attempt there by the Ohlone Renegades to get within to score double digits in this game. As you see, Collazo, her 17th point on the night. Collazo off the mark. And a much better job there by Ohlone to box out as Lulu grabs the defensive rebound. There's Odeko, tonight's leading scorer for the Renegades with 6. Made her first 2 threes to start out hot. Ta with a tough left-handed runner, and that's going to be number 21, Maisie Pimentel to Newmark Memorial, who gets the offensive rebound. And earns a trip to the free throw line. Pimentel averaging 7 points on the season. Comes up empty, 0 for 2. As Ohlone just continues to struggle to break double digits on the scoring column. But they're doing a much better job on the defensive end, holding the Jags to one shot. Ta, Odeko, and Baca playing some hot potato here around the perimeter. Trying to see if they can find that gap in the zone. Look like they're really trying to get the ball around the elbow, the free throw line area. And Odeko throws up a floater. Good timing there. She draws a foul and will get a chance. Will earn a trip to the charity stripe. Good job there. She saw the defender's hands were down to put that shot up and swing through and draw some contact. And Odeko goes 1 for 1, I'm sorry. And calls glass and goes 2 for 2. So Odeko was 8 points. 8 of the 11 points for the Ohlone Renegades. Cameron Odeko out of Moreau Catholic High School in Hayward. The Jags, great job moving the ball around. Martinez just couldn't handle the pass as she was diving to the hoop. So Ohlone forces the turnover. Set penetrates baselines, called for travel. As you can see here, Ohlone doing the best they can to find the gaps in that zone. But in their effort to force the action, sometimes will lead to some turnovers and travels. So the Jags with a 22-point lead here in the second quarter look to go even further as they get another open look on the corner. No good, but Duental chases down the rebound, but we have a tie-up. That'll be a Ohlone Renegades possession. Well, thanks for joining us, watching 3C 2A California Community College basketball on NorCal Sports TV. NorCal Sports TV is the home of San Jose City Jag Hoops as we cover all the men's and women's basketball. Just subscribe to our YouTube channel. That's all we ask. We're bringing this to you at no charge to you. And the more subscribers we have, the better we can get advertisers, sponsors, and partners that will help contribute to help make this happen. The Jags with another stop on the defensive end. A step-through move, no good by Alex Jaramillo. We have 1 minute left in the first half. Tell by the look on Otoko's eyes and the way she's holding her hand, she's ready to let a three fly if they can get her an open look. She's got 8 of the 11 points for Ohlone. As Ta lets one fly, going for the 2-for-1. They got a new shot clock now. Looking to take a quick shot, hoping that they can get the final possession as well. Pimental with the dribble swing. Line set. Back to Pimental. Good defense by the Jags. Ohlone just having a hard time making anything happen against that zone. Unfortunately, Dumental called for travel on the wide open layup there. Fortunate break for Ohlone Renegades. See if they can finish the first half strong. Set to Otoko, to Pimental. It's interesting. They scored almost all their points on three-point shots, but they continue to try to almost force the action there around the elbow. But at the end of the first half, 33-11. Leading scorer for the Jags is the leading scorer on the season. Titiana Colazo has 17 first-half points. And for the Ohlone Renegades, number 3, Cameron Otoko out of Moreau Catholic, leads their team with 8 of the 11. We will be back in about 14 minutes for more San Jose City Jag action.
We have more than just a destination in mind. When you trust us to mobilize your valued people in your organization or in your life, we take the importance of that job to heart. From the moment we first connect until you step out of our vehicles, safety and service are our top priorities. We are a family-owned business with an ever-growing community of dedicated employees and clientele. We operate and compete alongside the big names of our industry while preserving the principles and core values of a personalized, high-end boutique transportation service. Our humble beginnings have only strengthened our core values and have made us appreciate those who helped us get where we are today. We love and cherish our local community and take every opportunity to give back. The Bay Area is our home, and it's our privilege to help when and where we can. Mosaic Global Transportation is about so much more than just getting you where you need to go. Our passionate and professional chauffeurs drive the amazing experience that safely connects and mobilizes our clientele. We hope you will experience what we have to offer soon.
Coming to San Jose City College is one of the best decisions I've ever made.
Because of City College, I became a better athlete and student. City College has some of the best sports facilities I've ever seen.
As Jaguars, we have the opportunity to excel on the court and in the classroom. At City College, I've had the chance to play for amazing coaches and teammates.
I know this experience will help me when I transfer to a four-year college.
Coming to San Jose City College is one of the best decisions I've ever made.
Because of City College, I became a better athlete and student. City College has some of the best sports facilities I've ever seen.
As Jaguars, we have the opportunity to excel on the court and in the classroom. At City College, I've had the chance to play for amazing coaches and teammates.
I know this experience will help me when I transfer to a four-year college.
We have more than just a destination in mind. When you trust us to mobilize your valued people in your organization or in your life, we take the importance of that job to heart. From the moment we first connect until you step out of our vehicles, safety and service are our top priorities. We are a family-owned business with an ever-growing community of dedicated employees and clientele. We operate and compete alongside the big names of our industry while preserving the principles and core values of a personalized, high-end boutique transportation service. Our humble beginnings have only strengthened our core values and have made us appreciate those who helped us get where we are today. We love and cherish our local community and take every opportunity to give back. The Bay Area is our home, and it's our privilege to help when and where we can. Mosaic Global Transportation is about so much more than just getting you where you need to go. Our passionate and professional chauffeurs drive the amazing experience that safely connects and mobilizes our clientele. We hope you will experience what we have to offer soon.
Coming to San Jose City College is one of the best decisions I've ever made.
Because of City College, I became a better athlete and student. City College has some of the best sports facilities I've ever seen.
As Jaguars, we have the opportunity to excel on the court and in the classroom. At City College, I've had the chance to play for amazing coaches and teammates.
I know this experience will help me when I transfer to a four-year college.
Coming to San Jose City College is one of the best decisions I've ever made.
Because of City College, I became a better athlete and student. City College has some of the best sports facilities I've ever seen.
As Jaguars, we have the opportunity to excel on the court and in the classroom. At City College, I've had the chance to play for amazing coaches and teammates.
I know this experience will help me when I transfer to a four-year college.
We have more than just a destination in mind. When you trust us to mobilize your valued people in your organization or in your life, we take the importance of that job to heart. From the moment we first connect until you step out of our vehicles, safety and service are our top priorities. We are a family-owned business with an ever-growing community of dedicated employees and clientele. We operate and compete alongside the big names of our industry while preserving the principles and core values of a personalized, high-end boutique transportation service. Our humble beginnings have only strengthened our core values and have made us appreciate those who helped us get where we are today. We love and cherish our local community and take every opportunity to give back. The Bay Area is our home, and it's our privilege to help when and where we can. Mosaic Global Transportation is about so much more than just getting you where you need to go. Our passionate and professional chauffeurs drive the amazing experience that safely connects and mobilizes our clientele. We hope you will experience what we have to offer soon.
Coming to San Jose City College is one of the best decisions I've ever made.
Because of City College, I became a better athlete and student. City College has some of the best sports facilities I've ever seen.
As Jaguars, we have the opportunity to excel on the court and in the classroom. At City College, I've had the chance to play for amazing coaches and teammates.
I know this experience will help me when I transfer to a four-year college.
Welcome back to NorCal Sports TV for the second half, third quarter, as the Jags finished that half on a 27-5 run. Ohlone did start out with a 6-6. I believe they were winning early on, 6-4. That's Collazo drains another one. Her 20th point on the night. 10 seconds into the second half. The Jags not letting up, and their press leads to a turnover. Collazo to win. Swings it. Diaz off the mark. And Ohlone does a good job that time boxing out and getting the rebound as Ta will bring it up as the Renegades on a 6-game losing streak find themselves down 25 to start the second half here against the San Jose City Jags. Again, Ohlone has 3 players out. 3 players that combined were bringing 24 points a game to the table. Great transition offense for the Jags. Dumatal misses the layup, but she will chase down the rebound and get the San Jose City Jags another shot on this possession. Collazo to win. Fakes the pass, goes in. Nice block by Set. Unfortunately, the Jazz get the offensive rebound and find their leading scorer open for a 3. And Odeko battles with Win and wins that offense or that defensive rebound. Pimental finds Set, give and go, no good. Diaz with the steal. Collazo sprints up the court, open in the corner, just in front of the three-point line. Decided she didn't want to shoot that one. Diaz will let one fly from the corner. Nothing but net as the Jags start the second half hot with both Diaz and Collazo both making threes from opposite corners there. The press is working for the Jags too as Dumatal with the steal smokes another layup. Collazo with the rebound. And jump ball tie up there. So Diaz wide open in the corner as Dumatal, nice swing pass, leads to an open shot. So we'll be right back on NorCal Sports TV with more San Jose City College basketball.
There's more than one path to a successful future.
And they're all in one spot at San Jose City College.
Pick yours to get your degree and transfer in just 2 years.
I've got my spot, and now I'm getting jaggy with it.
Plus, there are ways to do it with no tuition or fees. A lot of ways.
And San Jose City College can help you find them.
Get on your path. Unleash your brilliance and discover your spot at San Jose City College.
After the timeout, Ohlone Renegades find themselves in a 28-point hole. So Ohlone was looking to try to find a solution to the San Jose City Jags zone, but now they need to find a solution to the press as the Jags force their 3rd turnover this half and get an easy bucket off the turnover. Another tip. Ohlone having a hard time with that press, but they do punish them on the press when they finally break it and they score 2. Collazo let one fly. Ty will chase down the rebound. She's trapped in the corner. Fortunately, she's able to throw it off the San Jose City Jag defenders there, as the Jags are definitely picking up the tempo on the defensive end. I believe that was Lulu on that bucket. Sometimes hard to tell the numbers when they got so much hair. You know, the back of the jersey is usually hidden, the long hair on these girls. So the Jags putting that press on, and Ohlone breaks it again, and they're doing a good job of punishing the Jags when they break the press. It's just only when they break the press. So I would say right now 50% of the time the Jags have put on that press has led to turnovers. But when they do break the press, Ohlone has either gotten layups or they've gotten to the charity stripe. So Ta will get a chance. To get a couple free throws. She makes the first. That's the fourth point for Ta on the day. Yeah, she made a 3-point in the first quarter, and now she has 5 points on the day. Not a lot of talking from Ohlone on their zone defense. I can tell you right now that is definitely one aspect of why their defense is not too good. because they do not say anything. And whether it's man-to-man, but especially in a zone, you have to be communicating. And that leads to an easy bucket for Madison Diaz. Todd lets one fly from the corner. Fresh off the 2 free throws, no good. Nice rebound by Wen. Dumatal lets one fly. The pass flies to Diaz, who lets one fly from the corner. Nothing but net as she has 2 threes in this quarter. 8 points in this quarter alone, so she has 15. 15 on the day. The Jags are up by 31. Taz pass to Odego, picked off by Diaz. Finds Collazo, who doesn't see much there. Pumatal getting a little aggressive on the defense. And Pumatal finds Collazo, who's wide open again. Just too many threes going in right now for the Jags. And Ohlone calls timeout. We'll be right back with more San Jose City Jag basketball live on NorCal Sports. The San Jose City Jags are really putting the hammer down on the Ohlone Renegades in this third quarter. By the way, I want to remind you to subscribe. That's the only way we can cover more California Community College women's and men's basketball. That really helps us in growing our reach and helping us lock down more partners and sponsors. So Ohlone breaks the press. And they pull it out, looking to get into their zone offense. Flare screen does not work. Diaz picks it off. Finds a slash in Dumatal, who decides to make this layup. I'll just make fun of her. She's one of my favorite point guards I've seen play this year, but she has smoked a couple layups on fast breaks, but she lets that one fall as they get into their 2-1-2 full court press. Todd breaks the press. Looks to find Odeko, who was not set up to shoot. And the Jags, even though the Jags are up by, what was that? I'm trying to work on my math skills. 36 points. The energy on the defensive end for them is much more energy on their end. Of course, they're not playing with 6 players, but you can hear them talking. I can hear them talking on the opposite end. I'm sitting on the opposite end of the court. I can hear them talking on defense, and Ohlone Renegades, I haven't heard a peep out of them when they're on defense in their zone. We'll see if we hear a little more talk this time. And Collazo wide open from the corner. Buries it. Collazo with 3 threes in this quarter alone. That's 26 points. She is the leading scorer for the Jags with 22. And with 14 minutes left in this game, she has 26. Another steal by the Jags. Lamb flies down the court and gets in the scoring column. Odeko lets one fly. Looks good. Off the mark. Pekoyan with a nice defensive rebound. Finds Collazo, who finds Pekoyan. Collazo. Tough pass inside. Picked off. Pimental. Good hands on the defensive end. Ohlone swinging the ball around that zone, looking to see if they can find some holes, some gaps. Pimental passes it back out, and Baca lets one fly and buries it. Baca getting the scoring column with that three-pointer. Pekoan lets one fly for the Jags off the mark. And snatched by Netta Lulu out of Newark Memorial. 56-18. Lamb picks off the pass. Pump fakes and finds a slashing Collazo, who drops her 28th point on the night. Collazo scoring in all levels right now. In transition, on threes, on drives. See why she's one of the state's leading scorers. The Jags just are too much right now. Probably too big, too athletic, just too talented for a shorthanded Ohlone Renegade team who's missing 24 points a game with Caitlin Tran, Taylin Yankish, and Mehek Dillon all out of the lineup tonight. Ball screen against the zone. One of my favorite things as Collazo finds Wen in the dunker spot for a nice kiss off the backboard. Wen with 9 points on the night. She started the game hot. The first two possessions, scored on the first two possessions for the Jags. 60-18. Collazo back-to-back assists as Dana Martinez gets rewarded for sprinting the floor. Baca swings it to Odeko. Back to Ta. And we have a turnover as the Ohlone Renegades is really struggling to make something happen against that zone. The size differential, the length and speed differential. Not even talking about maybe talent levels, just the size and athleticism highly favors the Jags. And Ohlone just having a hard time making things happen against that zone. Pekoyan lets one fly from the top of the key, no good. As Lulu, nice rebound, but falls down and out of bounds. So the Jags will get a chance to, foul. I was about to say something. It did look like a foul. I didn't want to talk about the officials, disparage them on air, but a great call. I had a good angle of that, and Lulu did have that rebound, and she did get bumped. So 62-18, we'll see if the Renegades can make something happen here before the end of the third quarter. Doesn't look like it is. Lamb with the steal. Stops in the paint. Kicks it out to Jeremio, but she didn't get out the paint fast enough, and we have a 3-second violation. As Pimentel will roll it to Ta to give them a little more time on this possession, as the clock does not start until you pick it up. Or touch the ball anyway. Ta penetrates the top. Set lets one fly from the corner, no good. And the Jags will enter the final 10 minutes up by 44 points against the Ohlone Renegades out of Fremont. We'll be right back with more action on North.
The time to get in shape is finally here. The Boss Move Fitness app is here to help you accomplish your goals with a customized meal plan, day by day, with a shopping list to make sure that you're eating something nutritious and delicious to help you lose the belly fat for good. It also comes with a customized workout plan, whether you're in a gym or at home, so therefore you never ever have to question what you're doing to make sure you get in the shape that you want to be in. Get started today at GetStartedAtBossMoveFitness.com to accomplish your goals in no time.
Thanks for joining us on NorCal Sports TV as we bring you San Jose City College basketball. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. It costs nothing. You just click that red subscribe button below the video. That is the greatest compliment we receive, and it does, in fact, help us to be able to get more partners and bring you more action, bring more notoriety and exposure to California high school and junior college athletics. The Jags start the third quarter with number 15, Alex Jaramillo out of Live Oak. Number 5, Julie Pecoyan out of Del Mar. 32, Christine Lam out of Andrew Hill. Number 20, Isabella Ohanian out of Del Mar. And Julie Pecoyan out of Del Mar as well. So that's their 5 that they'll start with. Short rotation for Ohlone. A lot of these young ladies have had to play the entire game with only 6 players suited up today. Odigo lets one fly. Oh, there's the other player I missed. Number 30, Sierra Miller out of Willow Glen. That's the 5 that started the third quarter as Lamb lets one fly from downtown. No good. And Ohlone will walk the ball up the court and allow San Jose City to get their zone set. You got players on San Jose City talking on defense as they're sitting on the bench. Not to mention on the court. Just a lot more energy, of course. You always have a lot more energy when you're winning. But I'm sure it plays a factor in them moving on to 10-2 on the season. As we have a foul on by Sierra Miller. And Maisie Pimentel at the line out of Newark Memorial. As she drops the first free throw. And she goes 2 for 2. $60-20, 8:43 left. The Jags working the ball around that zone. Pecoyan lets one fly. No good. And Ohanian tried to get the offensive rebound, but off her hands out of bounds. Right now, Ohlone just looking to improve. This is a crossover game. The Coast North and the Coast North and the Coast to South conferences. Each year, they, even though they're not in the same conference, still have a type of affiliation to where they will have 2 games against teams of that neighboring conference. So Ohlone is in the Coast North and San Jose City is in the Coast South. And same thing with the men's programs. The men's team, San Jose City, will play San Francisco and Chabot this year in their crossover games. As Todd chases down an offensive rebound. Does a good job, or a defensive rebound, and throws it off a Jag to retain possession. Smart play. As Pimentel will bring it up the court. Toss splits the top 2 defenders again, and she is rewarded. As Sierra Miller will pick up another foul. Nope, this foul is on Pecoyan. And she reached right there. There we go. Sorry, Sierra. Didn't want to make it look like you were getting all these fouls there. My apologies. Ta with a deep 3 off the mark. Pecoyan to Lam. Ohanian finds Jaramillo, and Lamb finds the offensive rebound. Just squeezes her way into the paint there after no box out. You know, a couple things about zone defense. You need to be talking, but you also need to find a body because you're not guarding any particular player. So you need to box out, and Lamb took advantage of that and found herself with 2 more points. She's got 4 on the day. She's actually the leading scorer based on the 5 players on the floor right now for the Jags. Odeko penetrates. Lamb with the steal. Christine Lamb to Sierra Miller to Pekoyan, who lets one fly off the mark, but Jaramillo chases it down. Cross-court pass almost picked off. Lamb finds Sierra Miller. Beautiful pass inside. Just can't quite finish it, but that was great offense, great ball movement by the Jags right here. As you see Lamb, beautiful pass. Potential foul there, not called. As there definitely was some contact on that, but the officials doing a good job letting ladies play, being consistent. Ohanian thought about the 3. Thought about that one hard. Christine Lamb doesn't think. She lets it fly. No good, and Pimentel with the rebound. .44 lead right now for your San Jose City Jags, who move on to 10-2 on the season. Their next action will be here 3 times next week. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, starting on the 28th of December as they have their tournament. I believe it's their tournament they're hosting. I know last year they had one at this time. I should probably figure that one out. Full timeout by Ohlone. We'll be back, and I'll have an answer on the Jags' next home game after this message.
Coming to San Jose City College is one of the best decisions I've ever made. City College has the right balance of athletic and academic programs. City College has some of the best sports facilities I've seen.
The friendships and connections I made here will last a lifetime. I know this experience will help me when I transfer to a 4-year college.
I love being a Jaguar.
The Bay Area is our home, and it's our privilege to help when and where we can. Mosaic Global Transportation is about so much more than just getting you where you need to go. Our passionate and professional chauffeurs drive the amazing experience that safely connects and mobilizes our clientele. We hope you will experience what we have to offer soon.
Welcome back to San Jose City Lady Jag basketball on NorCal Sports TV. So the San Jose City College tournament will be next week. I believe they have 3 games. 3 games per day. They really don't have a bracket up right now. I'll continue to try to find that information for you all, those fans. We love you tuning in on our YouTube channel on NorCal Sports TV. But it's even better when you're here in person and you can cheer your Lady Jags on, get autographs and all the above. And then go back home and watch the game later. As Ohanian misses inside, gets her offensive rebound, turns it over, and fouls Ta. So it's a great opportunity for the reserves on the San Jose City bench to get some valuable playing time and experience. Ohanian just having a tough time finishing there inside, but no lack of effort. Picks up the foul. She has 3 fouls on the night. And nice finish by Pimentel as she scores with her left. Collazo back in the game. Open for 3. No good. Lulu will grab the rebound. I think Coach Oberg want to give her bench team a chance to play with some with some shooters out there. As Pimentel back-to-back buckets. Dumatal back in the game as well. Sierra Miller. Post game. Nice drop step move inside. Scores with the left hand. Beautiful post move. I get pretty excited when the ball gets into the post. Love to see post game. Love to see one-on-one post scoring moves as Pimentel 6 points in a row. As she is now tied as a leading scorer with Odeko on the night with 8 points. Colazo finds Ohanian, who drops it. Nice soft touch. Drops about an 8-foot baseline jumper as she breaks the scoring column. 68-26, 42-point game, 3:13 left on the clock. Pimentel getting much more aggressive. Nice kick out. Beautiful pass, beautiful shot. No good, though. Great rebound by Ohanian, who finds Dumatal, who throws it up to Colazo, who splits 2 defenders. Beautiful finish. And she's got 30 on the night. Keep saying night. 30 on the day. As you see here, as Dumatal throws it up. Look at this. Splits 2 defenders. Shoots with the right off the right hand. Beautiful move. Jags up 70-26. We'll be right back on NorCal Sports.
More than one path to a successful future.
And they're all in one spot at San Jose City College.
Plus, there are ways to do it with no tuition or fees.
Discover your spot today.
I think that was a timeout just for substitutions. It was pretty quick. So the Jags looking really good as they finish out the year. Again, 3 more games next week in their San Jose City College tournament before they start league play. And Pimentel, get her the ball. 8 points in a row for the Ohlone Renegades as she comes to life here in the fourth quarter. I don't know what's going on with the scoreboard. Maybe I messed up, but I got a completely different score on my screen than they do here at the game. I'm pretty sure I'm right. I'm pretty good at it, but I don't normally call the games on top of keep score, switch cameras, and play the replays for you. So I could be wrong, but they got 70-21. I got 70-28. But either way, the Jags will definitely be moving on to 10-2 on the season and get the win. Now the only question is what exactly is the score? As Ta looks to penetrate aggressively against the zone, and she is fouled. And the officials go over to the scoreboard as it appears there is some confusion about the score. I don't believe it is a 50, or was that 49 point? I don't think they won it by 49. Pimentel's had 8 points alone in the last 2 minutes or so. She has 8. Odeko has 8. There we go. If you just add up, they have the points up there on the scoreboard based on who's on the floor. Just on that alone, you got 26 points on the board just based on those 5 players. So I was right, 70-28. And I've had people tell me I can't multitask. By the way, if I say things too early or too late, my apologies. There is a delay based on the automated camera, almost 3 seconds, so I have to watch the game in order to see the players' numbers live and change things on my screen, accounting for that delay. So I'm sure I've messed up a couple times, but I hope it's been watchable and enjoyable for you all. And as the Renegades get a nice steal, coming to life on defense and offense here at the end of the game. Odeko lets one fly. There it is. Started the game hot, finishing the game hot. Nice 3-point basket. for Cameron Otago out of Moreau Catholic. So score 70-32. Lamb, nice pump fake, pull-up jumper. Off the mark with Sierra Miller. Lefty grabs the board and finishes. So she's having a nice fourth quarter as well. We're giving a Ohlone replay here as Otago finishes the game like she started, on fire. And here we have Sierra Miller out of Willow Glen. Snatches the rebound. Lefty hard to handle down there if she gets the ball in that sweet spot. Aaron Todd knocks down both free throws, and we have another timeout. Full timeout. We'll be back with more San Jose City Jam.
Growing up, I thought basketball was my best path. One shot to success. At San Jose City College, that all changed. My mentors saw more in me than I saw in myself and showed me that I could be anything. No one in my family had ever graduated from college, but I knew I had an obligation for future generations. At San Jose City College, you can go anywhere you want to go and be anything you set out to be. Discover your brilliance at San Jose City College.
Okay, so I found the bracket. The San Jose City College basketball tournament next week is a bracketed tournament. They have 8 teams. The Jags will play at 5 o'clock on the 28th. They'll play Lassen College. Pasadena will play Mission College at 1 p.m. Merced will play Siskiyou at 3 p.m. And Redwoods will play Saddleback at 7 p.m. So 4 basketball games starting on December 28th in the Percy Carr Gymnasium. Come check it out and see more Jag action. 3 days of basketball, 12 games. We'll be back with more Jag basketball on NorCal Sports TV.
More than one path to a successful future.
And they're all in one spot at San Jose City College.
Plus, there are ways to do it with no tuition or fees.
Discover your spot today at San Jose City College.
We're back for the last minute of this game. As Lamb gets to the paint, and they call her for double dribble. Lamb, very athletic and does a great job of slashing and getting into the paint. Guess I'll have to play the replay to kind of see what she did there. I was looking at my screen, so I was a little late to see what actually happened. And I think that might be the first time this whole game that Ohlone has hit a ball pick against that zone, and Pimentel, who's been on fire at the end of this quarter, almost drops a three-pointer. Pimentel with 10 points on the night, Otago 11, the 2 leading scorers for the Renegades, as they'll drop to 3 and 10. Sierra Miller, she was about to do the drop step move again, but set for Ohlone College, knocks the ball loose. And Ohlone will have the final possession of this game. Give and go. Pimentel flies down the lane. And I don't know about that. Sierra Miller called for a block. Let's diagnose this one here. Well, yeah, I guess if her feet are in the paint, I believe you're supposed to jump. Otherwise, you're going to get called for a block. I believe that's what. I don't know. I'll have to talk to the officials. I'm sure it's something like that. There she turned her body a little bit. Not a whole lot. And Lamb will break the press and dribble it out. And your Jags will move on to 10-2. Merry Christmas, happy holidays to everybody. We'll be back here on the 28th to cover the San Jose City Jags as they face the Lansing College Cougars in the first round of the Lady Jaguar basketball tournament. This is Dion I, your producer, your audio man, your replay person, all the above. For today's broadcast, I'm sure that our regular commentator will be back and healthy next week. Wish you all a safe and happy holidays, and thank you for watching San Jose City Jag basketball on NorCal Sports.